This is the team we're going to be using today. It's a team made by Master Mark VGC, one of, if not the best VGC Twitch streamers. Normally streams evenings on the Pacific Standard Time zones. So if you guys like night VGC streams, definitely check him out. I'll probably leave a link to his channel. If you guys don't know who Master Mark is, he's definitely one of, if not the best night VGC streamer. He's going to be using Incineroar Melodic, Terrakion Togekiss, Cinderace, Rillaboom. And he just recently won a tournament with this team. And I think one really cool thing about this team is that it has 3 weaknesses to water and 3 weaknesses to rock, and it doesn't really care. We're talking about the coaching Terrakion. That coaching on the Terrakion is probably the only thing I would change on the whole team, and I would change that probably to like Taunt. But other than that, I think this is a super well-made team. We're going to be playing some super serious ranked battles, and I do not have a pace spin of this team. But what I do have is anytime I ever make a pace spin, anytime you ever see, sorry, not make a pace spin, anytime I ever make a rental code, anytime anything ever happens, and you want to know the stats, but like you're like, where's the pace spin? Because I don't use Showdown. I don't ever like take the stuff from the game and put it in Showdown. That's a whole extra like layer of work that we just usually don't do. Just go to the battle tower and you can just look at their stats, and it's just like a team preview. And then from there, yeah, you can't see the exact numbers, but what you could do is you could go to Showdown and you could plug in these numbers at level 50 and it would show you what their stats are, showing you what their actual EVs are. But yeah, you can see all of our stats, all of our EVs right here. It's a bulky Incin with a little bit of attack and just a little bit of speed. Good set. It is a bulky Melodic with full HP. I think it's actually a little bit wasteful. Melodic has, if it's over 100 base HP, those points are wasted, I think. But like, I like the defense nature with a good amount of specialty. I wish there was a little bit of speed in there. I can't tell if there's 4 or 12, but that would be right. Let's go. And then Terrakion full Jolly, like it. Has to be like that to be an actual good Terrakion right now. Togekiss, good set. I think that's probably 220 with Timid Nature, which means it's outspeeding all the things you actually need to outspeed with Togekiss, which is correct. And then Cinderace full Jolly with G-Max potential. That's really important to know it's still G-Max. It's good. And then last but not least, Rillaboom. Really cool Rillaboom set. Heavy in HP. Like, that's what I was talking about. Like, don't waste your points. Pokemon that have, like, really high base HPs, you want to put those stats in other actual defenses. I like that this is vested with special D investment. It's, like, actually really nice. Trick Room. This is the rental team that won the Latin America Trainer Cup. Okay. Yeah, Incineroar's really good here. Like, Incineroar's quite good here. Let me think about it, though. Incineroar and Togekiss could be seen as good. So could Terrakion, because he doesn't have fake outs. So, like, I actually think we're going to go, like, Incineroar, Terrakion. And then if they want to switch in, like, the Lilycole, like, we were using Sash Terrakion, so we're okay. I think that Cinderace is still usable. But, like, I really thought this Cinderace had high jump kick, and it doesn't. It has Iron Head, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's not what I want. Rillaboom is weird here. I don't know if I want the Rillaboom here. Melodic could be usable here. As weird as that sounds, we'll try the Melodic. Maybe. Melodic's I'm going to bring the Melodic, but I don't think it's good. I think you need the Cinderace. I don't think I can actually stop the TR that well. So we'll see how this works. What kind of team is this? This team was on like either Zhang's channel or I think Eeks streamed with this team yesterday. I thought about streaming with it, but like, I don't like using the teams that everyone uses. Because like, I hate it. Like, so I watch a lot of Hearthstone content. Whenever like a really big deck comes out, you'd see like Kripparrian use it, Theiss use it, and then like every single player use it. And it's like, man, I wanted to watch Hearthstone today. Not every single person use the same deck. Yo, been super busy with life. Hope all is well in this channel and your skate channel. Yo, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's see. I think we kind of have to like fake out the They're not the Porygon. We could fake out the Porygon actually. Now you gotta fake out the Urshifu, and he wants to max it. I think that's okay because we have Sash Terrakion. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if Terrakion can pick up a KO on Porygon. I don't think that it does. But like, if he Trick Rooms me, I think we'll be fine. Really happy to see that fake out there. We actually outsped it, so it's not Scarf. I don't know the item on the Urshifu. Maybe I should have fake out of the Porygon. Huh? Trick Room, there it is. Alright. Alright, so let me actually think about what I want to get done here. Terrakion can't protect, but that's why we brought the Melodic as a good switch in there. So, like, I think I am going to, like, Lariat this Porygon and hard switch in my Melodic. So I just want to keep up pressure, because he's going to have to be recovering, and, like, I can kind of... He can totally hit my Incineroar, I don't really care. Let's see what he goes for. Saving my Terrakion's pretty good. I should have Fake out of the Porygon, I think, and lost the Terrakion. There's the recover. Maybe not. It's hard to say, really. Yo, Man of Shoal drop on the big sub 7 months. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a flawless day. Big Lariat. Where's Knockoff? Yeah, Surgeon Strikes won't do that much to either of these. Lamau. I'm doing my best, though, making the last hour count. And so remember, the crits go through the Intimidate, so it's not like you really want to imply Intimidates to that thing. But let's actually think about what I want to do here. Because, like, if we can keep the Porygon having to, like, go for recovers and stuff like that, waiting out its Trick Room, we can be in a really good spot. We can also max our Melodic and go for a, like, Geyser move in case he ever brings out the Torkoal. I think I'm actually going to Parting Shot the Porygon here. And just go for a Muddy Water, as weird as that sounds. Because I think he might switch the Porygon out. Switch on Urshifu, that's fine. I thought about going for a Parting Shot in there, but I think resetting my Fake Out is actually, like, super, super important. So recover, this is completely fine. Because this board has, like, very low power right now. And he's going to have to max his hat. And then, like, I am still, like I said, resetting my Incineroar to help deal with stuff later on in the matchup. So that Porygon's relatively useless now. This has Sash. I think Cinder is still a bit better because we just Iron Head the Hatterene. I'd love to see an accuracy drop too. That'd be super dope. Wow, I hit a Muddy Water. What is this? VGC 2017? So Sash is down. It's a really aggressive hat. Oh, accuracy drop. Cool. Yeah, that's a good turn for me. So we've seen these two plus Urshifu. I don't know if there's Torkoal in the back. It wouldn't be... It's probably Drapion. And Drapion's not that good versus my team. It might just be the Torkoal. But then you didn't bring your Willigan. That's fine. I'm going to go here. And I think you still just want to go for a Muddy Water. I actually think you want to go for, like, a hard switch of the Incin to get Fake Out pressure back up. You don't need a Muddy Water anymore. Like, Incineroar has enough damage, and this will give me Fake Outs to help me, like, deal with the Porygon, or if he's freeze out with something else. Love the effect of Party Shot versus Magic Bounce. It is nice. It is very nice. Like, also, this is a really good play because he does go for, like, that max guard play. So he's going to obviously max the hat. There is also a slight chance that he does go for the Psychic attack. Would you ever use Shell Bell? No, Shell Bell is, like, one of the worst items in the game. You're much better off just using Leftovers. Like, I've used Shell Bell before in, like, in-game runs, and it's okay, because you dumpster everything in-game, but, like, the thing about Shell Bell is, like, if you're ever going to be in a situation where you're actually restoring a lot of health, you're getting a lot of KOs, and if you're getting a lot of KOs without your item, you don't need a Shell Bell. Right? You'd be better off running, like, a Lumberry in that situation, or, like, a Safety Goggles, or something that, like, enables you to safely continue sweeping, as opposed to, like, something that can top you off, even though they never even get a chance to hit you. Max Mindstorm. I made the right play switching into Dark type. Don't even say that I didn't. He went for a Mindstorm, not the Fairy attack. Right? So technically, hey, let's just be real and talk about who was right and who was wrong. I can't Fake Out now. It's actually a super nice play. Porygon shouldn't be able to pick up the KO though. Alright, we'll be able to pick up the KO on his max. Yeah, that was a really good psychic terrain though. Like, now I can't Sucker Punch if I lose my max. I might just switch my Cinderace out. Knowing that I outspeed that Urshifu is actually, like, really, really important. And I don't think that Urshifu actually has Aqua Jet. Because James fought against one yesterday that did an Aqua Jet. I think it's actually vested. Let's see how I want to handle that. There's the Torkoal. Okay, cool, cool. How many Trick Room turns do I have left? It's AV? Okay, cool. Trick Room turns, last turn of Trick Room. I'm a steel type. If I switch in the melodic, it's going to take a lot of damage, but I think it's still the right idea. And then Incineroar can't use anything really good here. I think I am just going to go for the big Flare Blitz into the Porygon. And it's a Charcoal Torkoal, so it's not like I have to worry about specs damage. I do know that about it. I think saving the Cinderace is pretty nice, considering we're like resetting the turn. Oh, Ally Switch. It's completely fine. That Porygon, that parting shot that I put on it pretty much neutered it for the whole game, and that's still great. He's going to get 1 value Eruption off before I end him. And this is a Sun boosted Flare Blitz, so it's like a 180 plus the Sun cut in half. Like, that's still a good amount of damage there. And let's actually think about what I want to do. Because he can just trigger me again, which sucks. That's fine. I don't really care if he wants to trigger me again. I don't think that's actually like that big of a deal. Because if he's triggering me again, he's waiting on his Sun, and more importantly, he's waiting out his Psychic Terrain. So I'll be able to bring in things like my Tracheon for, not Tracheon, my Cinderace and go for Sucker Punches. I'll be able to come in with my Incineroar again and go for something else like another Fake Out. You still play singles? Yeah, dude, we play singles like all the time. We played singles yesterday. That's right. So we have singles at home. There's a burn. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Trick him up. Alright, so let me think about what I actually want to do here. That Porygon is going to be like a recover bot for the next few turns. I kind of want to parting shot something. GLHF for today's stream. Always love to work while you're doing some raids. Yo, thank you so much. Alright, 2 more turns of Psychic Terrain. 3 more turns of Sun. Incineroar's going to get a Berry proc right now. I'll just keep doing this. You can't switch in very well. And if I KO the Porygon, we'll see. I wonder if he's just going to let the Porygon die. That might be actually a good play, letting the Porygon die. Give me that Incineroar Berry. Value. Thunderbolt, go for it. Next turn I think I'm going to recover if I have the health left. Should have probably recovered that turn, because that was a really smart turn from him. This is going to be a single target Muddy Water. Get a crit. I didn't need it from there because the Burn Muddy took him out. I actually don't think it was a good idea to get that, I don't think it was a good idea to get that KO there, because he's going to be able to bring out Urshifu. And I'll be caught with my pants down just a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. One really cool thing about this Melodic set, though, is that it actually has Protect. You don't really want to Protect versus, like, Urshifu, but like if I did want to Protect, I could. I wonder if he's going to go for like a close combat or like what. I think you actually want to just go for a recover here. And I think you want to hard switch in the Cinderace. And if he KOs it, he KOs it, but you get to bring out your Incin and get a Fake Out off, and you'll be fine. And remember, you can't Protect versus Urshifu. That's its ability, right? He goes for a Yawn. That's completely fine. I'm going to switch it up for Incin next turn then. Surprised he didn't do that a lot earlier. Really surprised he didn't do that a lot earlier. Holy moly. Does single target spread moves do more damage? You just say single target. No, they do more damage. Spread moves do less damage when they hit more Pokemon. Alright, so let's actually think about what I want to do here. I mean, we have to bring in the Incineroar. And you just bring in the Incineroar, Fake Out the Urshifu. How's it going? I think you just Fake Out, switching the Tracheon, and we're golden. How many turns on Trick am I there? Is it Uno or Dose? Dose, never lucky. Let me think about this. He's gonna protect the Torkoal, right? Yeah, I see what I'm gonna do here. You have to Fake Out the Urshifu here. You kind of have to. I think Melodic also can like kind of win me this game. What team do we have today? We have a super serious team made by Master Mark VGC. There's another yawn. Yep, I thought I was going to do that. And then I think we're going to switch out the Terrakion for Melodic and Parting Shot something. Because you can't protect through that. So we'll switch in here. And actually, we just let the Incineroar die. Yep, just let the Incineroar die. I have to wonder why some people would actually use Parting Shot on Melodic. I mean, sometimes they don't have a choice, right? Yep, Yawn will not work there. He tried to Yawn the same spot, which is why we didn't want to switch the Incin out. I think he's going for a Surging Strike into the Melodic slot, which was Terrakion. Value switches. Value switches right there. Super value switches. And Sin's gonna get put to sleep, like we just Muddy Water. And we have Terrakion on the back. So we seriously just bring out Terrakion and just dump this Urshifu. So we are gonna be able to win this one. A little bit closer than I wanted it to be, but like I said, that team that we're fighting against just won like a pretty big Latin America tournament. So we respected it. We waited out 2 Trick Rooms with a team that doesn't really have like a Trick Room option. Like I think that's something that I don't want to like understate. Like that team is made to deal with like, it's made to set like TR, and we waited out 2 full Trick Rooms. And there's some people that really like that type of Pokemon content. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my jam. If he KOs like anything here, we're fine. Yeah, KO the Incin means I super win. Because I just bring up my Terrakion. You should have close combat the Melodic trying to crit it, I think. I've hit so many Muddy Waters. This is so valuable. I'm liking the lefties on the Melodic too. Because like, a lot of people when they see Melodic, they expect it to be like the Hypnosis Coil set. This Melodic set's way better. He pretty much just turned this Melodic into like a Tapu Fini. Which works. Definitely works. CC baby. We should be good to go. Torkoal's gonna go for the double. Torkoal gets the double protect. Wow. You can't Parting Shot your own Mon. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it doesn't KO. We have Melodic. Yeah, you can't like self-polish. You can't proc a competitive or Defiant like that. It does not work. I've seen people try it. I've seen that. I've seen people try that combo already. Please hit the Urshifu. Alright. He got the double protect with the Torkoal. He got the double. Can't say that he didn't. Like I said, it was close, but like... we're still gonna get the win. Alright. And we'll take it. Got to go for a bit, but I'll be back in 45 minutes. So thank you so much for stopping by. And we'll take the first big win with Master Mark's rental team. All right, a little bit more potential Trick Room. I think it's kind of weird that we're seeing a lot more Indeedee and Rillaboom in like the same team. Just because they clash so hard. Like it's like Indeedee has Follow Me, but like at that point, I really think that should just be a Togekiss on that team. Because like you're seriously turning off 3 of your Fake Out users by using an Indeedee on that team. Maybe it's Inner Focus, who really knows. One decent thing, though, is that I can totally lead Intimidators and not be afraid. I think I am going to lead the Intimidator. I think I'm going to lead Incineroar. And I kind of want to lead, like, Cinderace? Cinderace actually doesn't seem, like, terrible. How good is Terrakion here? It's not. Because I want to be able to switch in my Rillaboom. That's kind of what I'm looking at with off a Parting Shot. I think I'm going to go Cinderace. I'm going to bring Rillaboom. And then you need one more Mon to like not lose me the game. I don't really like Melodic because it's going to be... Dragalge's going to kind of rock my world. I'm going to bring Sash Terrakion as my last Mon, and I don't know. I don't actually think that's a good play. but I think there is potential. You know, I think you gotta bring the Togekiss. I don't really want to bring Togekiss here. We'll see though. Sharpedo. Yo, Sharpedo's dope. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I'm not really a big fan of fighting like meta versus meta. I feel like if you want to go meta versus meta, you're a whole different breed of player. Like, you're like, okay, cool. I want to fight. Like, the people that want to fight the meta versus meta are people that like mirror matches, you know? It's like, if I'm a Ryu player in like Street Fighter, I don't want to fight other Ryus. Like, why would I want to fight me? I'm literally using Ryu to beat other people. It's like, it's some sort of, you know, 9th level of hell where they like people like mirror matches like that. I'm not about that. So Psychic Surge is up. And so, like I said, there's a couple things I actually thought about doing in this matchup. I think we are going to get the Entity off the board. I think I'm gonna hard switch in. Should I even want to hard switch in? Like, do I care? Because was that Entity Sash? It's kind of hard to say. We will switch in the Rillaboom though. It'll reset everything we need, and then we are just gonna go for like. This is stronger than a Darkness. 240 versus 160. That is the same. But this makes me a Fire type, and this makes me a Dark type. That's the reason why I wanted to do it. Yeah. Yep. Let's see if he has Dark Reduce Berry. That'd suck. But I don't need, like, special... I don't need a defense boost here, right? So let's see it. As long as Cinderace doesn't get, like, absolutely murdered here, we're in a good spot. And we'll also see if, like, we have to deal with, like, Fake Out. Like, if he goes... Sorry, if he... Not Fake Out, like, Sash. So, like, I guess it would kind of suck if he was Sash Entity, because right now we're leaving it at his Sash. And then, like, if he goes, like... Follow Me Shell Smash with like a fake Focus Sash Entity, that is actually like really bad. Right, he's maxing. I thought he was gonna max, right? So that's one of the reasons why like I decided to go for this kind of whole play where I leave the Cinderace up, change its type, and then we can use like Rillaboom to really put pressure on that Blastoise. It looks like it's regular Blastoise, which I don't actually think is like a terrible idea, especially if I lead double Fire type. So, like, Cannonade, I'm not going to lie, I'm happy to not see Cannonade, but I'm not going to say that, like, regular Blastoise is any worse. I wonder who he's actually going after. Better not be freaking Dark Reduce Berry. Alright, cool. Special D-Drop's not going to be super important in this matchup. There is the Sash, okay. I hope, if he hits a Cinderace, I don't even know if I die. He wants the rain? Yeah, he does. Like I said, I still think Cannonade will be better, but we'll see. He hits Cinderace, and I'm alive and well. Can you believe that? Holy moly. And he's orbed. Wow. So Rain Dish is probably going to be up. That's crazy. That is actually just crazy. I think it's technically a better idea to go for Grassy Glide instead of Fake Out, because it would force the Follow Me, right? So if you go Grassy Glide and like an Airstream into that slot, yeah, he can totally go like Protect Blastoise and Expanding Force. That's fine. We get the same sort of scenario where we do the same thing next turn, but we send the Instant out. Because I think that should have just killed our Cinderace, let's be real. Alright, doesn't follow me. So we get the same kind of play that we've got by going for Fake Out, but we don't actually have to use the Fake Out. So we forced him to use Follow Me in that situation without even revealing that we have Fake Out, which is kind of nice. He isn't Rain Dish? Oh, is he not Rain Dish? Crazy. No, he is Rain Dish. He's Rain Dish. I think. Let's see if he actually hits. I was going to say, putting the Ice attack on the Rillaboom would be dope, because like Cinderace would take out. Yeah, he is Rain Dish. Awesome. He actually ignored the Rillaboom, and we got a speed boost on our Rillaboom, which is like very, quite nice. I don't know if Rillaboom can actually take out that Blastoise though. Yeah, you see Life Orb Tick, and then and then the Grassy Terrain, right? You're right, he's not Rain Dish, it was a Grassy Terrain. But he has a special D-Drop on that Blastoise right now, so this is actually super duper good. I thought it was range. It was a grassy terrain. Yeah. Togus is good here. He has fake out users, but like we have an airstream boost on our Rillaboom. Yeah, and that's why you want to send the Incineroar out because of the fake outs. Sorry, because of the intimidates. So like now I can switch in if I wanted to. This is his last turn max. And so there's a couple different ways we can actually do this. I will still try and Grassy Glide there. I'm totally going to try and do it. But I am just going to protect my Togekiss for this turn. And a lot of people don't think that like protect Togekiss is dope, but like I outspeed that Blastoise. As long as I don't die this turn, I can just KO it next turn with a Dazzling Gleam. And if I were him, I mean, you have to fake out the Rillaboom, but like you're hitting the Togekiss. Oh, is he just like Foil Blitzing my Rillaboom? That's dope. I think you're just fake out my Rillaboom. Or, sorry, Foil Blitzing it, yeah. What a cool turn. It's not going to do a ton. Like, you set that. Are you real? That sucks. That is never lucky. Never, ever, ever lucky. That sucks. Why no Gmax? Because you don't need Gmax if you want to have weather control. Yo, CO Keldic, yo, dropping the 4-month sub, my friend. Yo, how you been? How you been? What is up? Glad to see you this early morning. See, like, I still think Grassy Glide KOs, but like, I really want to knock off that Incin. And so I actually am going to knock off the Incin. And I think I'm actually just going to Air Slash this Blastoise, because I think we KO it with an Air Slash. Worst case scenario, we like, he either switches out Blastoise 2 for like a Rillaboom. I'm just knocking off your Barrier Vest. Yep, that's great. Alright, cool. Please go away. Make good. How are you doing? I'm doing absolutely flawless. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam might not have KO'd because it's that spread damage, right? And so I just wanted to go for that. If he's still hitting the Rillaboom, it means he's scared of it. That's tons of recoil. I'm able to send out my Incineroar, gain fake out control. Togekiss is still like set, ready to go. I'm in a pretty good spot here. What could he have? Thought we missed the Air Slash? No, no, no. We hit Air Slash. We didn't even really play that risky. There wasn't that much Blastoise could do in that situation. Rillaboom. Oh yeah, it's so nice. Alright, so we're going to get a double Intimidate. He's going to be able to outspeed me, right? Can't believe my luck. What do you mean? I hit an Air Slash. Alright, let me see. Who am I actually fake outing? I think you fake out the Incin. And then, like, you let the Rillaboom fake out us and we just trade fake outs. I think that's okay. And we're actually going to go for the Air Slash again here. Yo, what up? Not much. We're just playing some Pokemon. Sword and Shield ranked today. Oh, the burn? Oh, yeah. My lack of luck. I was like, I didn't get lucky this game. Yeah, that burn really did suck. I was kind of set to carry. That's why I could fake out off. But I'm fake outing before his Rillaboom is. Are you just going to eat this? Like a champion? No, I'm critical. I'm Crit Kiss. You ever seen one before? Maybe you've seen it. Rillaboom, man. It doesn't have the matchup that it wants. I'm really surprised he brought Rillaboom to fight the Cinderace, Incineroar, Togekiss team. I will take those. And it looks like the team, if you want to play patient, this team can be super nice. And so now we just go for like, doesn't matter. D-Gloom's fine here. He can't come back. He's also like intimidated and stuff like that too. We just played it super well. Yep, battle's canceled. We will take those wins. Free rank boost. That's right, yo. Just because his name's Zed? Like, is Zed still good in League of Legends? I swear, that champion is like the most banned champion in like all of League of Legends back when I used to play. Top 1,000 player. With Jigglypuff. Okay. Jigglypuff. I'm not going to get tilted by it. I don't think that Rillaboom's good here. Have you ever been number one? Yeah, I've done that a couple times. I'll travel the Braviary. I think Terrakion's really good, but like he could. I think we're gonna leave Melodic. I think you leave Melodic and Togekiss here. As weird as that sounds, I think they're actually kind of nice. You struggle versus the Duraludon, but I have a couple ideas. Kingdra's also kind of weird. We're gonna bring Terrakion and Cinderace. Let's go. What does the star next to your name mean? There's no star next to your name. Let's see how this goes though. Incineroar like I'm not a big fan of this core at all. I'm just not a fan of Incineroar on like, I like when other people use it. I feel it's something you can definitely like abuse, but like it's too standard for me. It's just like too, like I don't know if you guys watch like Mark's streams. It's a team made by Mark. The only time Mark ever loses is when like he plays a longer, more methodical game, and like eventually he'll get flinched, eventually he'll get crit, eventually like something will happen. He plays too reactive. What he tries to do when he plays is to like get rid of your opponent's win conditions and then like seal up the victory. But then like RNG happens and he loses, right? That's the only time he ever like loses. And it's like with this type of team, I feel it's like it's giving your opponent too much respect. Like why would I wait to get a guaranteed victory in like a 20 or 30 turn game when I can just like win like 2 turns? So let's see, Jigglypuff. It has Friend Guard, so I do need to watch out for that. I think I'm actually just gonna Icy Wind. And I think I'm actually just gonna Protect. Yeah. And Truckin is allowed. Jigglypuff gets Friend Guard. People sleep on it. Braviary? Okay, drew it on. That's fine. I wonder what he's doing with the Jigglypuff then. Sing? That's not the sauce. He might be using Sing. I could sing it. Protect Jigglypuff. Okay, cool, cool. This is actually kind of nice to get a speed drop on the Duraludon, by the way. Alright. Let me think about what I want to do here. I don't really care about... I'm still going to go for another one of these. He's not going to Worm Wind as long as I'm on the board. He's going to Flash Cannon that slot. So let's just do it like this. I think, I do think that, like, Togekiss is the key to this matchup. And the fact that I already have the Duraludon at -1, if we can kind of just wait till his Dynamax is done, we can just come in and max ourselves. So we have to, like, respect the Jigglypuff a lot more than you would actually think. What he wants you to do is to nuke the Duraludon, but you won't kill it as long as the Jigglypuff's on the board. So it's like it's a good idea to not try and do that. Gotta get the Jigglypuff off the board and then we'll see what we can do. And he can't really go for Worm Winds right now, unless he wants to just die. It's fine. He's gonna go for a Steel Spike here. I don't know if I'll die. Did I miss on Jigglypuff? Okay, thank goodness, because like that looks to be sashed. Which like I'm super happy it's sashed. Steel Spike, it shouldn't KO. It might, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. Awesome. Dreader versus Clef. The thing about Jigglypuff is it gets a couple other like usable moves, and like I just said, like 3 people in stream didn't know that it got Friend Guard, right? So that's the reason why it's good. I think I'm just gonna Iron Head. I don't think I need to waste a max on a potential thing like that. I have Terrakion on the back, another really good Pokemon. We're just wasting his max turns. Yeah, this is fine. You want to Protect with your Jigglypuff? That's fine. Trade a Dynamax. Yeah, go for it. Steel Reduce? Are you Steel Reduce? That'd be dope. Not Sash, Steel Reduce Berry. He might actually just eat it. Okay, I was gonna say, right? I was gonna say, like, he did have a defense boost. Gets Ally Switch? Yeah. Jigglypuff gets a lot of really good moves. And this guy is slow on that Dura right now. He's big slow. Steel Spike, go for it. So we don't need to like Dynamax. So like this is the last turn. So like we can actually kind of just send out our Togekiss again. And I think I might just Dynamax and Max Guard it. And then we'll be fine. I can even send out my Terrakion and do the same thing, but he has a lot of defense boost, so I don't think that's the sauce. Yep. And we should be able to one-shot the Duraludon, I think, with a max Starfall after he's not in max mode anymore. That's perfect. This is gonna actually look really dope. So we're gonna Protect here. Or sorry, yeah, we're gonna Protect here. And we're going to Dynamax Guard here. And then we'll see. Because Togekiss beats both those two. Like hard. And he can't go for like Worm Winds, right? I have a Melodic on the board and a Togekiss, so it's like he's not worm winning anything. It'd be really funny if he like goes for an electric attack into the Melodic this turn and takes away his Grassy Train. That'd be hilarious. Togekiss ain't afraid to steal. This one is. Protect Rillaboom. I think he thought I was going to Airstream. No, I don't have to. Awesome. No defense boost for you. Alright, so let's actually think about what I do want to do here. What's your favorite Tyranitar set? Probably Sash Dragon Dance or Sash Taunt. Alright, so I can hit either of these, but the Rillaboom's Protect is on cooldown. And I think if I take out the Rillaboom, I don't think there's that much that Duraludon can do. Like, I think that what you actually want to do is just try and go for like a raw recover and just nuke the Rillaboom here. Instead of start falling the Duraludon, who could Protect bait me. Yeah, Grassy God. I don't think he'll kill me. Holy crap, that should not have KO'd. Shouldn't have KO'd? Let's just be real. I did a lot. I did way too much. He has to be Grass Easy. Oh, he's orbed? Okay, okay. That makes sense. And they're not outsped, but like, I think you had to do it that way. I really do think that you had to do it that way. Because like, if you would have protected with the Duraludon, we would have been big sad. And I don't think I have to be afraid of a Flash Cannon, per se. It's not even going to do half. Yep. The power of Max Mons. And we just bring out our Terrakion. We can go after the Duraludon with the what is it? Misty Terrain setting move. The Starfall. Yep, and then there's that. Whose team is this? Doesn't feel like it has the That's a Sauce. No, this is Master Mark's team. This is definitely not a That's a +1 team. This should be able to KO. I don't know if he's vested, but like I don't think he eats this. We'll see. Starfall would have KO'd the Kingdra. Yep. It just didn't seem like he had vest on that Duraludon. Even if he did, Dunzo. Wasted. And let's see what Terrakion can get done versus Kingdra. Specs? It's not Specs. It would have done more damage with the Flash Cannon. It's not Expert Belt. We saw the Life Orb. How cool what item it was. It might have been like Weakness Policy. I'm thinking it might have been a Weakness Policy. Or even like a Lumberry. I've seen a Lumberry Duraludon recently too. Citrus Kingdra, that's dope. Muddy Water, go for it. Missed on Terrakion, missed on Togekiss. Yo, that Kingdra, yo, screw the Citrus Berry, my guy. You need to put a Wise Goggles on there. A wide lens, that's what I'm talking about. Just double whiffed the Muddy Water. I'm doing it. I just want to do this because it'll be funny. It's not even going to go off, but it's fine. I'll take the win. I'll take it. You didn't really care about the Muddy Water. Because like, what? What up? Not much. And we'll take the win. We will take the win. This guy was top 1,000 player in the whole wide world. Never heard of it. And the reason we won that game, though, let's just be real. We respected the Jigglypuff heavily in the team preview. Like, heavily. I think a lot of people... There's a difference between, like, respecting something and being afraid of it, too. Right? So, like, a lot of the times when people play against, like, my teams, they're like, oh, shit, that's a meme pick. I know that Pokemon, like, I don't want to be a part of the highlight reel. I have to destroy the Lunatone or something like that. And so they'll go, like, out of their way. And so, like, we can use that to some players' advantage. We can use that to our advantage and kind of tunnel people into picks like that. And that's not respecting it. That's being afraid of it. With the Jigglypuff, I'm like, cool. I want to break Sash. I'll take a super defensive turn to break Sash. And then, like, cool, I'll send out my Cinderace. And I'll go for an attack on it. And if he, you know, protects or switches with Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff's no longer on the board, it's no longer as threatening. So, like, that's how you correctly would deal with something. You allocate the correct amount of resources instead of just throwing everything you have at it on the first couple turns. Like, Melodic... Do I like Melodic Terrakion or not? Let me think about that. Because Terrakion's... Nah, Terrakion's not that great here. About, like, Cinderace? No. Cinder, no. I don't want to leave Rillaboom either. So, like, Melodic Togekiss, I guess? Yeah. With Rillaboom, and then I think you actually Cinderace could be really good if you bring it out correctly. So let's go with these four. All right, let's go. Yeah, we have a Baton Rouge Butterfree emote for the WBE. You can see it right here. If it just seems like everyone's using Incineroar Rillaboom, and I'm like, I'm just not a fan of Incineroar Rillaboom. Like, we're using it today because we're using a rental team, but like, I just don't see it. Their speed tiering is just not what I like. They're bulky bruisers, but like, they're not like proactive enough. They're just not proactive enough for me. I need to be able to, I need more. I will see though. Kingdra is a problem. We're gonna have to sit on our Melodic. There's a high chance that we go like Dynamax or Melodic this game. Because like Dynamax or Melodic will give us a much better matchup versus the Rillaboom. We can set the Hail, which is good against the Rillaboom. Takes away the rain from the rest of the board. And then like we can use our Cinderace to help like pin the Rillaboom. How's it going? I like Melodic on this team. Yeah, Melodic is super required here. Like you need Melodic on this team. This is like a Melodic team. It's just hard to see like value in Melodic right now because like everyone's using Rillaboom. We'll see what they lead with. Like Politoed, Kingdra. I think it should be like Kingdra and a Fake Out user. Yeah, that's like what he is leading with. That's the perfect lead, I would say. Alright, there's two ways I can deal with this. I think I'm actually going to be airstreaming that Rillaboom. What Pokemon would you best fit with Porygon 2? It's hard to say. Because like Porygon 2 isn't a Pokemon that like you need to build around. You kind of just splash the Porygon. I could go so many different things here. I think I'm actually just going to switch in my Rillaboom, like my Rillaboom. And I think I'm actually going to Airstream to give my Rillaboom +1 airspeed. And if he switches in Politoed, then we'll just do another one next turn. Rillaboom doesn't care about speed, but like, that's not right, you know? You need to care about speed. Like, Rill is not a one-player game, you know? Switching in Politoed, that's fair. So we're doing similar plays, but like, I'm setting up a scenario where like, I'm still really good against it. And if he wants to go for like the rain boosted move into my Togekiss, I don't think he'll KO because I'm maxing. Yeah, Luxray is one that I think is a really solid lead right now. Like, Luxray dumpsters whatever the hell this guy's doing, you know? Does Grass Train boost the power of Grass type moves? Yep, 1.3. So let's see how much damage we take from like a water attack. It looks like he's not maxing the Kingdra. So he might be going for like a Draco into the Rillaboom slot, or like might be going for just like a raw Hydro Pump. He might even be focus energying, I guess. I would doubt that. But let's see how much damage Togekiss can do to this Politoed. At the very least, we'll be able to go for... Oh, Muddy Water. Oh, I'll take that. Decent amount of damage. Are you orbed? You are. Perfect. Alright, I would love it if this KO'd. That's within Grassy Leg range, though. What's Grassy Leg's power? 70. Crit, I'll take it. It's a bulky Toad. So we got a speed boost on both these guys right now. Really, really nice to see. There's two things I can do here. I can go for the Grassy, which I think I am going to go for, into the Politoed slot. But I could also switch in my Melodic to fish for him switching in his Incineroar to block the damage from my Togekiss. I think it's fine. There is a chance though, like if he had Incineroar, he's switching out for it. He's switching Politoed out for it this turn. Just throwing that out there. If he has an Incineroar, switching in right here. Oh, this is fine. Do you think Claydolls is good as tank with Body Press Iron Defense? I think Claydolls' best way to be played is as an imprisoned Pokemon. So your last two moves can be whatever you want. Scorching Stance is good. I've used Body Press Iron Defense. I wouldn't really use the stored power. Pretty sure I one-shot that thing. You gonna Helping Hand it? That's fine. I should have Fake Out of that Politoed. Should have Fake Out of the Politoed. Just because he could have Helping Handed. So that is my mistake. This should not KO me though. We thriving right now. Big Togekiss energy. Dynamax down. And then he can bring out his Rillaboom. Remember, we still have that speed. What item would you put on Marowak Alola on a Sunny Day team? Oh, it's a good item called a Thick Club. Thick Club Marowak is the only item you can really run on that Pokemon. I mean, I've ran Citrus and Leftovers before on wall sets. Leftovers on like a Perish Song wall set actually works pretty well too. But it depends on what you want to do with it. If you want to attack anything, you pretty much need the Thick Club. Alright, so let's see if it's his Rillaboom. I don't think Rillaboom's a good play here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate the big follow. And let's see what else he has. If he has Incineroar, I mean, it's better than no time like the present, as they say. Togekiss of his own. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is right. No reason just to leave the Rillaboom on the board. Absolutely none. That's what's up. Not much. And you don't really... Like, he's going to probably go for Follow Me, but you don't want to leave the Rillaboom on the board. Wow, he didn't. It's crazy. Big damage. Gives my Melodic an Airstream, which is actually like the nice part about this. He has a Rillaboom in the back. We'll see how this goes. Also, remember, I reset the terrain, so it's not like I could have went for Grass Glide there, which is why I didn't actually do that. And he went for the Air Slash. And we thrive, and oh my gosh, never lucky. That burn. Never lucky. SMH. Alright. It's not good. Iron, it's great here. What's your favorite Pokemon? I like Sceptile. Sceptile's pretty cool. Suicune, I like Suicune a lot, like Reshiram. Perfect. Please go away. Please no Steel Reduced Berry. Oh my gosh, he's the legend. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose because of this. Oh, that sucks. Give me a flinch. Actually, I'm faster than he is. Yo, come on, Melodic. From downtown. Let's go. That's right. Alright, cool. It didn't matter. Value. You better not, like, Scald Burn my Cinderace, too. I'll be super upset. Awesome. Alright, so the way I'm kind of looking at here is the fact that my Melodic, like, outspeeds his everything. Right? He's going to force him into Grassy Glides. The Beery Togekiss has been big for a long time. Alright, so he has Fake Outs up right now. I have a full health Rillaboom, like, in the back. Right, and so, like, I have to figure out a way to get that thing onto the board. I think you just protect Melodic for one turn. If Fake Out's there, I think I'm okay. So if you want to Fake Out or Grassy Glide my Cinderace, I think I'm kind of okay with that. Because it just lets me bring out my Rillaboom. And then if I have Rillaboom, like, I'll be okay. Rillaboom, my Rillaboom can do a lot of work for both of his mons. Wow, no Fake Out. And no Grassy Glide. Wow. We going sky high. Knock off. Okay. Try to knock off my Cinderace. I see that. Scald. Not today on Cinderace. Not today. Rain has now stopped. Look at that health. Oh, value. Look at that health. Oh, value. Okay. He's going to Grassy Glide. Perfect. Let's see if we can actually hit our moves. Hitting a bounce would be kind of nice. Hitting a bounce would be pretty pog. Ow. Pog. Oh, yeah, that's within Fake Out range. Oh, yeah, it's so good. We're actually going to see who restores health when. So, like, I want to see whose Rillaboom restores health first, because I will Grassy Glide his Rillaboom. Alright, cool. I'm going to Grassy Glide his Rillaboom, and probably just do something else. It's like, I don't know if Fake Out would KO, but I think Grassy Glide would. Fake Out is a 40 versus Grassy Glide, 1.3 stab. Yeah, Grassy Glide's like way stronger, even if it's not very effective. Perfect. We're going to do it. And Polydor's probably going to protect Lamau. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Apologies gonna pick, like I said. Perfect. Still yeet. Get that guy out of here. And then it's Rillaboom and Melodic versus Politoed. I'll take this. This was a bad matchup, I would say. Like, Rain, with how, you know, I've been piloting the team for the whole stream. You know, just showing that I'm learning a little bit more about how the team was supposed to be built. How's Mark's team going? It's hard. It's hard to play this team. I would say this is not a beginner-friendly team, even though it uses a lot of standard Mons. But we should be able to get it. We already saw that Politoed's item to his Citrus, so it's not like he has a Grass Reduce Berry. Black Sludge isn't that great. I wouldn't use Drain Punch either. But I'll take the win. I'll take the wins in the Rain matchup. Take it all the way to the bank. So yeah, I really like the team. I think Sash Terrakion, you know, given a bit of a throwback to VGC 2011. This is the same kind of Terrakion set you would see in 2011, except for Taunt over Coaching over Taunt. And I think that's the only thing I would change on this team. I really, really would have liked to see Taunt over the Coaching. Incineroar set was as good as you're going to get on Incineroar. Melodic was very useful. Cinderace, I feel, didn't need Iron Head, and I think that if we would have had High Jump Kick, it would have been a lot easier to deal with the Incineroar matchup, as well as a couple times I had to deal with T-Tar. Togekiss was great. Really like the Protect on the Togekiss. Very, very wonderful set. So you guys can use this team for yourself. Definitely give a shout out to Master Mark for making it. He just won a tournament with this team too, so it's definitely proven in a best of 3 scenario, which I think this team actually would be a lot better in best of 3 than best of 1, because it just respects your opponent so much. But it's a very, very bulky team, and it can be fun to play if that definitely suits your playstyle.